Hi guys, welcome to Journal with Dolly. It's Holly. So today, sorry I can't be too loud. Will isn't feeling very well. He only had like 4 hours sleep last night because he was playing on World of Warcraft till 1 a.m. and then he decided to get up at 5:30 because he wanted to watch the F1 race. So literally he's had like 3.5 hours sleep, so no wonder he's not feeling very well. So he's gone to have a nap upstairs, so I am not talking super duper loud today, but yeah, that's the disclaimer out the way. The other disclaimer actually is that the lighting is going to rapidly change in about 30 seconds time because oh my god, can't talk. I started this video and then Will came back from his run and then I had to go and get tea ready, so yeah, so I had to do it later on in the evening, so that's why the light will go a little bit weird, because obviously it was at a different time that I continued this video. So anyway, hello, I hope you're alright. Today I just thought we'd have a bit of a natter while I cut up these magazinos. I actually got these 2 magazines free from a pub in Leeds. I don't think they were meant to be free on reflection. It's Sunday. On Friday night I went out with my work pals because end of term always means a few bevies at the pub, and one of my mates got absolutely steaming, and she's in her 50s, which was even funnier. She lost her full purse, everything in it, money, 50 quid, cards, ID, everything, driving licence, you name it, it's gone. That wasn't funny, but it kind of was, because we were all a bit tipsy, and we all had to ring, we all basically had to ring up her bank to cancel her card, and trying to get her bloody address was like getting a blood out of a stone. So yeah, that was quite funny. But anywho, we went to this pub towards the end of the night, and they had these 2 magazines. They had this one that I've never seen before, I can't remember what it's called now, but if you scroll to the beginning of the video, it would have told you. But I hadn't even looked through either of these when I started cutting them up. This is the first time I'm seeing these images as well. But basically, what I'm assuming is this one is like a sporty magazine, and then the other one is a National Geographic traveller magazine, which I got very excited about. And I don't know why they were there. They were just like on a stand in the middle of the pub, at the side. Like there was like 6 of each, on like a stand, and there was no pot for money or anything. And me being a little bit piddled, I just was like, yay, they're free, and I took them. But then when I came home, this one I'm cutting up now was meant to be £3.50, and the Traveller National Geographic was meant to be £5.50. So I'm like, I have got like a tenner's worth of magazines here for free. I'm sure that isn't meant to be a thing, but hey ho, thank you to the pub that I took these magazines from. You made me a happy girl, and hey, you all got a video out of it, so let's be grateful for my little tipsy mind. But yeah, it was the end of term and we all wanted to go out for a drink, so that's what happened, and I ended up with these magazines, so lol, haha. So yeah, what I'm doing is I'm just taking I'm going through these magazines, and you'll notice like right now I don't save everything because quite frankly guys, I've got so many images. I've gone on a bit of a magazine haul fest at the moment. Every time I want to get at my craft desk, I either want a glue book or I want to cut up magazines. So I don't need to save absolutely every single thing, okay? So like all these I miss out because I'm not interested in boxing. I don't want any of these pictures. I didn't think I could make any good things with any of them, so they all went in the bin. And then the other ones that you missed me taking, those brown ones, that potentially could have been a really good background, but I've got so much brown, I've got so much grey, and I've got so much blue and green. I've just kind of got to be a little bit picky now of what I take, because I'm just getting too much, okay? And I've still got a massive stack of magazines in my craft room that need to be cut up, so there's going to be more on the way. And yeah, I'm mainly taking these pictures for my colour glue book, other glue books, and my actual journal when I get around to doing that, because again, not in the mood, just want to do glue booking, which, you know, I'm just riding the wave, that's fine for now. And I've said it in my previous videos, but when I'm doing magazine harvesting, I do not keep the magazines because I've got too many to hold for literally no reason, and to go back to, and so I haven't got the time or the space to be able to do that, so I just rip them up, get rid of them. What I don't want at the start, I don't want any ever, so that goes. I take my images, I roughly cut them out like this, I chuck them in that box, I sort them out into if I want to use them for colour glue book or anything else, and then I basically put them in a tub, and when I want to use them, I'll fussy cut them out. That's basically how I do it. So that's what you're seeing me do right now, okay? So just to give you a little bit of an update on me and my life, because, you know, I just love chatting to you all. Like, I genuinely do. It sounds so weird, but, like, I just get it off my chest. I feel better. I feel, like, more refreshed when I've had a good chat. And when I was really busy last year, I really missed doing these videos where I was giving you, like, little updates of the month and stuff, and I do miss doing that. I'm going to yawn. Oh my god. So sorry. Oh my god, carrying on. So anyway, so it's the Easter holidays now, so I haven't got Sunday Night Fever. Oh yeah, I got excited here because Leeds is featured inside this magazine. Also, just before I get into the Easter holiday spiel, 2 things in this magazine. We come across Leeds, which I get very excited about, and there's places where I used to live on there and things like that. Pictures of where I used to live, like the street I used to live on and stuff, so I got excited by that. And if you don't know, I do live in Leeds now, not in the city centre anymore, but I do live in the Leeds district. And also there was a whole article on Charleston, which I believe, Alison, correct me if I'm incorrect, but I believe that her son is at Charleston University, so I saved a picture of Charleston to send her in Happy Mail if whenever I send her out a new one, because I only just sent her one, but that's going to go into Happy Mail pal. So if it isn't that university, Alison, then please tell me from AJ's Inspired Life. Tell me if it isn't, because that's orcs, and I'll keep it for myself. But I was pretty sure that you do go to Charleston a few times because your boy goes there. But yeah, so save that picture. So that's just my little bit talking about this magazine. So anywho, so yeah, it's Easter holidays now. Had a really stressful week at work, really busy, absolutely mental. If you don't know what I do for a job, if you're new here, welcome. I am a GCSE English teacher, so I teach students who are 16 plus because I work in a college, not the type of college that you have in America, guys. I say it every time. College in the UK is for 16 to 18. It could go up to 24. It could be over 24 if you work with the adult section. But basically, it's after high school. You can choose if you want to stay on at high school or if you go to college to learn a skill, or if you just want a change of scenery and you'd rather do your extra stuff at a different place, like you can come to us instead. And basically, GCSEs are the exams that everybody takes in the UK. Pretty much every student age 16, and if they don't pass English and maths, you have to redo it. Hooray till you're 18, and then you choose if you want to redo it. And that's why it's took me so long to be a bloody teacher, because I only passed my maths one last year. But yeah, so I am teaching recent English, and they had their mock exams this week, which is done in complete exam conditions where, you know, if you have extra time, if you have a separate room, if you have a reader, a scribe, if you use a computer, all of that is taken into consideration. It's very stressful. There's invigilation training you have to go on. There's all this different training you have to go on. We set the rooms up like an exam hall in every single classroom. All the desks are separated and everything. Oh god, it's just, it's a lot. So they had their English one this week and the maths one. Some kids do one and not the other. Some kids don't do it at all, so then they won't come in. But so all my students were doing that, and I got quite stressed about it because this is the real sort of test for me as a teacher, because I've only been teaching since October, of if I've actually taught them anything. Because obviously, if they all do really shit in this exam, that ain't going to look very good on me. So I'm a little bit stressed about that. Not gonna lie, a little bit. It's making me a little bit oh god. But yeah, so I've got a humongous stack of those to mark over the holidays. I'm actually working, inverted commas, from home on Tuesday, Wednesday this week and Wednesday, Thursday next week. But all I'm going to do is mark these papers, because unlike maths, there isn't a right or wrong answer, is there? Do you know what I mean? You have to like properly look at the criteria. You've got to look at the way they've written it. You've got to look at the punctuation, the spelling, the grammar, everything to give them a grade. It's not just like a wrong or right answer. So it's a little bit more tricky to mark. So I've got all of them to do. which actually I'm really excited for. And I know that's super nerdy and like so lame, but like I actually feel like a proper teacher now because I've brought work home and I get to mark work at home. Oh my god. God, I'm so lame. But yeah, no, genuinely I'm really excited. And oh my god, guys, I won employee of the month, of the term, which I genuinely wanted to cry about, because if you watch my last video, I was talking about having imposter syndrome and like feeling quite down at work and feeling I wasn't doing a good job and just feeling quite out my depth. Yeah, I won employee of the month, and that is voted by your colleagues. So like everybody votes for you, and the person with the most amount of votes every term wins. And I won it because of my behaviour management style and safeguarding being really good. And that just meant a lot, because my number one thing in my classroom is that all my kids are safe, and their SEND needs, special educational needs are taken care of to the best that I can do on my own. And that it's a safe environment for them. And I try and, if they tell you something dodgy, or if they're saying something that I'm thinking, oh, that's alarm bells, I will chase it up and try and sort it out. So I'm so happy that that's been recognised, and I genuinely wanted to cry about it, because I won a spa voucher. I mean, not for a lot, like I think it was any 30-minute treatment that I wanted, but hey, that's my pedicure sorted from a holiday. Do you know what I mean? Later in the year, I'm buzzing. So yeah, just really, really sweet. I was so touched, and it just gave me that boost of confidence that I really needed, because I felt a bit down and feeling out my depth, and then getting that just really made my day. And I had to go and collect it in front of the whole department, and oh yeah, it was just really, really nice. I just thought it was lovely. So yeah, that was really good. So I just wanted to share that with you. So yeah, after Easter it's going to be all guns blazing, because it's just revision, because exams are in June. So no, I'm not going to take no shit. If you don't want to be there, mate, get out my room, because do you know what I mean? They're 16, they've got autonomy now. They can choose if they want to be there or not, and they're, they've chosen to come to our college for a reason. They've chosen not to stay at school. They've chosen to do this, whatever. They've got to have they've got to be a little bit grown up, but we were saying that behaviour's been pretty challenging. I feel like anybody that works in education has noticed this. It's because of COVID. I'm not completely blind by that. The lockdowns have had such a terrible effect on children's development and teenage development as well. The kids that I've got are 16 yet. When they did a proper exam last, it was when they were like 13 or 12, and they might not have even ever had one. So it's just it's just a bit lame, but hey, that's a tale for another day. Now, talking about the pedicure for my holiday, I'll tell you where I'm going. We were planning on going to Rome. Me and Will had booked Rome last year. My mum was like, hey, I lived in Italy. You won't want to go to Rome over the time that you've booked it, because it's a national holiday and everything shuts down in the middle of Rome and everyone goes on holiday there. And I was like, Mum, you lived there in like the early 90s. Shut up. Like, you just don't know anything. And me and Will booked it anyway. And hey, I checked on TikTok and everything is shut when we're meant to be going. We're meant to be going in the middle of August on the 15th. And apparently that's like a big thing in Italy. It's like oh my god, something to do with Mary, Catholic Mary thing. I can't remember, Ascension of Mary, something like that. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, basically it's a massive public holiday and everybody goes away, and there's like everything's shut, and all the little boutique shops and stuff that we love and like little street food places are all going to be closed. So we're like, nah, I don't really want to go there anymore. We'll go next year instead. So we've cancelled that. We lost 100 quid, which is a little bit annoying, but hey, is what it is. So instead, after much debating, we looked at Turkey, we looked at the Greek islands, we looked at Cyprus, we looked at Nice in France, we looked at all the French Riviera. We even tried to work out an interrailing thing where we were going from Milan to Nice to Monaco to Marseille. We looked for loads. Anyway, the prices of flights were just been ridiculous. I don't know what's going on, but every single day they just kept getting more and more and more. So what we're doing instead is we are going to Barcelona. Yay! We're going to Barcelona for 8 days in August. I'm super excited because I've never actually been to mainland Spain. I've been to like Tenerife and Menorca and like the Canaries, like Lanzarote and stuff, but I've never been to mainland Spain. So very excited to go there. There's a pool. We've got a rooftop pool. And the rooms look beautiful, and it just looks really, really nice. And it's in the middle of the city, literally about like a 5-minute walk from the big church. Can't remember what it's called now, something familia, can't remember, but it's literally around the corner from there. So I'm super duper excited for that, and of course I will be taking videos there. I was thinking, for the things that I'm doing which are a bit more interesting, like my travelling, because obviously I do quite a lot of travelling. If you've been here a while, you'll know that. But like, I was thinking of maybe making like a separate blog video to my journaling videos for that, because I do like blogging and vlogging, and well, yeah, vlog, not blog, what am I on about? Vlogging, because I like sharing what we're doing, and I think Will would be down for it, and I just think it'd be fun. So if you want to see that, then let me know. I've been more than happy to do like little vlog videos. Do you know, even if no one watches it, just for my own personal gain, I might do it. I don't know, but that's just something that I've been thinking of doing. But yeah, got like a few weeks coming up. Obviously this week I am off, like I say, apart from 2 days where I'm doing that marking, and then it's Easter. Cannot believe we're in Easter already. What the actual hell? God, this year is already flying. I just get freaked out by the passage of time. But yeah, so basically on Friday, really funny, got dropped by Will. I was like to my mum, oh no, we won't be coming on Good Friday because you know, me and Will don't get a lot of time together anymore, so we'll be spending it together, but yada yada yada. He's like, no, I'm going to cinema with my dad. So alright, Will, bye then. So instead I'm going to my mum's on Good Friday and staying with my mum and stepdad and Pixie, and Will's going to his mum and dad's and going to theatre to see cinema to see John Wick with his dad. And then Saturday, Will's coming to mine, and we're going out for a meal with my mum and my stepdad, which will be nice. My sister's working, so she can't come. And then Sunday, me and Will are going back to his mum and dad's, and we're going out for an Italian meal because it is his sister's 21st. So everyone's going, like the whole family are going. And then we're going back to their house. And every year they do this like Easter egg raffle, which I just think is like the cutest thing ever. But they do it every year, and like they put all like raffle tickets on the Easter eggs, and you have to go around by like your birthday, and everybody gets like 3 eggs to take home or whatever, so it's quite cute. So another thing I find really weird is in America you don't get like massive chocolate eggs. I found that absolutely bizarre. Like, I know you have like Easter candy, but you don't have like giant chocolate eggs. I think that's so mental. Like, what the hell? In the UK, every major chocolate bar, so like Snickers, Maltesers, you know, Smarties, M&M, whatever, all do a huge Easter egg where you get a packet of sweets, you know, get a packet of, you know, or a bar of chocolate and a giant Easter egg made of chocolate and in foil, and it comes in a big box, and you don't do it there. I just think it's really odd. But yeah, that's just me getting on a tangent about Easter eggs. But yeah, so we've got that this weekend. Today we've been to a christening, which, if you know me, you know that's not my most favourite activity ever, because I'm not religious at all. Yeah, I'm not that keen on babies either, which I know sounds really awful, but I'm not. Again, if you've been here a while, you know that my baby is my dog. I don't want any of my own babies. I'm not interested in babies. So it was alright, do you know what I mean? It was with Will's fam, and we got to see the family, and that was lovely, but the actual service and stuff, it wasn't really for me. But yeah, it was nice to get out and stuff, and then we came back and took Doggy on a nice big walk, and that was lovely. And then the weekend after that, Will's dad is actually a painter decorator by trade. That's what he does as a job. He's coming to paint all of our front room. Yay! So really excited for that, because obviously we've bought a house now, so we can actually paint it whatever colour we want. Oh my god, let's go crazy. So we're actually going for like an off-white, and then one wall being in like a light creamy green kind of colour, and then we've got some Venetian blinds coming, which are made of wood, white wood, and then they've got like a kind of light olive green ribbon like going down over the blinds. So super excited for them, because my dual tone living room is actually becoming a thing. I've got a lovely big chair which came with the house. She left it and it's a little bit worn, but it's so comfy. And my friend actually has learned how to upholster furniture, so she said if you get some funky fabric, then I'll come round and she'll do it. She's got the big staple gun and everything, so I'm absolutely buzzing about that. So when we've like decorated everything, she's going to come round, we're going to set that up, and then my friends are coming up the week after that, and Will's at a stag do. And oh yeah, I'm just super buzzing because we've got so much going on, and like, you know, I do like my chill time, but I'm taking my chill time for the next 2 weeks. Do you know what I mean? I'm working from home 2 days a week, and I'm been with the dog all the time, and I can just stay in my pyjamas, get cozy, do loads of crafting. So I will be doing some videos coming up. I need to catch up on my actual journal, the scrapbook kind of journal. I kind of went off the rails again with it. But again, I've got stuff that I can quickly do, and again, it's so much easier to catch up with that type of journal than it is, you know, the old style I used to do. So super excited to kind of crack on with that again and give that another go. But yeah, so I feel like I have talked for England, but I hope you've enjoyed this little catch-up sesh. You know, I do like talking to you all, and I hope I haven't been too quiet, because like I say, I haven't been able to be super duper loud like usually I am, because I want Will to have a sleep and try and actually, you know, get some sleep after deciding to be a complete idiot and playing on his game till the early hours of the morning every night. And getting up early to watch bloody car racing. What the hell? So yeah, I don't think there's anything else to say really, but hope you enjoyed the video, and obviously like and subscribe and comment, because I do love every single comment that I get. I do say this, I really read them. I love looking at them and hearing your thoughts and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, so please do, and I might reply to you if you're a lucky one. Sounds so harsh, doesn't it? But you know what I mean. If I get time and I have, you know, you've said something really cool, then I usually do reply. And like I said, I do love every single comment, so all of them do mean a lot to me. So yeah, leave a comment, like it, share it, do what you want. But yeah, so I'll see you in the next one. I'm gonna leave you with a little bit of music for the last 20-30 seconds or whatever. You can tell I'm shit at maths. But yeah, I will see you soon, and it's lovely talking to you all as always, guys. See you later, toodles. Bye. See you, bye.